Hello beautiful people and welcome. In today's video, we are going to be talking about a topic I titled I have arrived. I have arrived. It is said that all fingers are not equal. Perhaps that is also the reason why this life seems not to be balanced. Some people are born into poor families, some average, while the rest are born into rich families. The rich people do their best to maintain their wealth and affluence, while the rest struggle to find their way out of the slum. This present economy is not even helping matters because it has become nearly impossible for one to break free from poverty. So a lot of people seek alternative measures to make it. However, there are still a lot of well-meaning individuals who have found favor in the sight of the Lord. Be it spiritual favor, some people have been able to access power from the Most High God such that whenever they pray, demons flee. Some have been favored financially, that when others are shouting a casting down, they are screaming a lifting up. I know someone who, despite the lockdown during the coronavirus era, God helped him to become a millionaire from his business. A lot of people have also gotten favored through the social media, that one day they were nobody and the next day they became famous because of one thing or the other. As wonderful as this is, it is a time for one to be more careful with their attitude. Favor has caused a lot of people to lose themselves as a result of pride. The I have arrived mentality have made a lot of people to become arrogant and wicked towards their fellow human beings in the verge to show them that they are no longer in the same class. A while ago, I saw a video of a man who, after much struggle, became rich. And when his friend came to him to beg him for money, he asked him to lick his feet first before he would give him that money. His friend, who I believed had no other option or choice, started licking his feet. The most painful part of this story is that the guy recorded his friend while he was licking his feet and posted it in the social media. I believe his intentions would have been to show the world that he has arrived and whatever he wants, he gets. In Daniel chapter 2, the Bible recorded a story about a man named Nebuchadnezzar. Because the Israelites sinned against God, the Lord allowed them to be conquered by their enemies, and King Nebuchadnezzar was an instrument which the Lord used to subject the Israelites to the consequences of their actions. King Nebuchadnezzar became the most powerful and mighty king because he defeated and conquered many cities. Because of this, King Nebuchadnezzar became very proud of himself and attributed his success to him and him alone. He became arrogant and did whatsoever he wanted. King Nebuchadnezzar started playing God, for in chapter 3 of Daniel, he produced a mighty golden image of himself and invited everyone that lived within the province of Babylon and asked them to fall down and worship his image or be thrown into the blazing furnace. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego disobeyed this command, and as a result, they were thrown into the blazing furnace by King Nebuchadnezzar. But God saved them from this ordeal and they were not burnt. Despite this experience and several warnings from God, King Nebuchadnezzar did not change his ways. He remained arrogant until the Lord forced him to move away from people. He became insane and began to eat grass like an ox. He became wet from dew. His hairs grew long like the feathers of the eagle, and his nails grew long like the claws of the birds. For 7 years, he wandered in the wilderness until one day King Nebuchadnezzar looked up towards heaven and the Lord restored him to his right mind. And he praised the Most High and gave honor and glory to him. Are you waiting for God to teach you a lesson before you learn? The sooner we understand that the properties and wealth which we have here on earth are not as a result of our hard work, but because God Almighty has chosen to bless the works of our hands. Psalm 127 verse 2 says, "For it is vain to rise up early, to sit up late, and eat the bread of sorrow. For God gives his beloved sleep." What is your attitude towards your fellow human beings? Do you treat people with kindness? Are you humble in the midst of people and circumstances? Or you just want to show off, pepper your enemies, and show everybody that you have arrived? My message today is a call for humility among us Christians. Do not be humble only when you meet someone who is higher and more influential than you. Be humble even in the midst of people who cannot do anything for you. Humility does not mean you should bring yourself down so that people can walk all over you. No, by all means, give yourself the respect and the dignity that you deserve. But don't walk all over people in the process. Everything you have today can fade away within the twinkle of an eye. So don't think it is by your power and intelligence alone. Humble yourself and make meaningful impact in the life of people around you, recognizing that everything you have and own is a blessing from God. This mentality shields you from being a tool in the hands of the devil. If you made it to the end of this video, kindly like, share and subscribe for more videos. Thank you so much for watching and have a blessed day. Bye.